Collin County market's still on fire. But before I get into the numbers this week, let's give it some context. So mortgage rates are rising again. I mentioned last week there's a potential of a war with China, so we got to keep a watch on that. I'm sure you've noticed gas prices spiked up. That can filter into inflation in a couple months. So it's something we need to keep a watch on. And today, one of my LinkedIn connections posted an article about what's called the LLPA, the loan level pricing adjustment that will go into effect May 1st. It affects high credit score borrowers more than it does lower credit score borrowers, high debt to income borrowers. So just know that it's going to add additional pressure to buyers being able to qualify for a home. So sellers, keep that in mind. If someone goes under contract and they're locked before May 1st, those adjustments don't apply. But come May 1st, you need to make sure that when you get an offer, if you're a seller, that buyer has been approved with the new loan level pricing adjustments. You can't ask specific questions, but you can ask the buyer's agent to make sure that's been done. And buyers, make sure that you're keeping on top of your pre-qual or your approval. It's going to be very important, especially come May 1st. So before we get into Collin County, let's talk about what's happened all across DFW first. I do a video, Markets in a Minute. If you don't have 6 to 8 minutes to watch, it goes over the whole DFW area. So the last 7 days in all of DFW, we were at 3,081 listings. That's up quite a bit from the week before. Had 638 back on the market, up a little from last week. And we had a lot more list price decreases this week, probably because it wasn't a holiday week like the week before with Easter. And price increases, 374. We're up a little there. An active option, that means homes that went under contract, were at 1,800. That's up slightly from the last week. Had 174 expireds, up about 1%, actually about a little less than 10%. And the number of sellers that just canceled and threw their hands up, 487, up 114 from the prior week. So now let's get into the Collin County numbers. From being brand new to the market, haven't been sold, we're at 991 transactions. Properties. That's up 60 from the last 7 days. In all in Collin County, new to the market or price changes, had 287 in the last week. Had 275 that went under contract, 168 that went pending, and 261 that sold. And Allen had 23 new homes to the market this week or had a price change. 24 went under contract, 44 went pending, and 30 that sold. And not to change the subject, but I'll be doing a video about why I started doing pest control myself. Probably won't come out tonight, but it'll come out sometime this week. I think you'll be amazed at the price saving, and it's not a slam against people in the pest control business. But I'll go into the whys. Lucas this week, 5 new homes to the market or price changes. 2 went under contract, 2 that went pending, and 5 that sold. In Parker, only 1 new home to the market this past week or price change. Nothing went under contract, nothing went pending, and nothing sold. So if you're thinking of selling in Parker, probably a really good week to put something on the market. I know it's an expensive market, but I walked through a neighborhood where there's all new construction, $1 million plus, everything sold. Collin County is still on fire. Prices aren't rising as quick as they did during the pandemic, but they're still good. But I want to emphasize, I'm working with some buyers. There are multiple offers still. That's probably going to stay in effect, but sellers, make sure your home is in good condition. I have one on the market right now that had some showings, no offers yet, hoping to see some soon. But again, you need to be in tip-top shape if you want to compete. Keep that in mind, sellers. And buyers, that's where you can take advantage of a seller that has not kept their home in good condition. you can get some leverage and possibly get the home in under list price, depending on location. Fairview this last week, 3 new homes to the market or price changes, had 5 went under contract, nothing went pending, and 3 that sold. Now we're to the top 3 cities in Collin County. Oh, I don't think I did go over the Parker numbers. Yes, I did. Never mind. Plano. So we're to the top 3: Plano, Frisco, McKinney. Number 1 from being new to the market, haven't been sold, is McKinney at 181 homes. Frisco's number 2, so they moved up from number 3 this week at 155. Plano's solid number 3 at 151. Speaking of Plano, had 47 new homes to the market this last week or price change. 44 went under contract, 19 went pending, and 41 that sold. Frisco had 47 new homes to the market or price changes. 46 went under contract, 15 went pending, and 41 that sold. McKinney, 45 new homes came to the market this week or at a price change. We had 64 go under contract, 23 that went pending, and 49 that sold. Lavon had 3 new homes to the market this week or price change. 3 went under contract, 10 that went pending, and 12 that sold. Melissa, big new construction area just like Lavon. 10 new homes to the market this week or price changes, with 3 that went under contract, 10 that went pending, and 12 that sold. Sorry, that was Melissa was 10 that new to the market, 9 went under contract, 21 that went pending, and 7 that sold. Princeton this week, 9 new homes to the market this week or price changes. 12 went under contract, 16 that went pending, and 16 that sold. Sorry, when I mess up, I don't go back and re-record, guys. Hope you don't mind my bloopers. That way you know I'm real. I'm not a robot. Anyway, Wide Awake Wylie always surprised me this week. 25 new homes to the market or price changes. 16 went under contract, 9 that went pending, and 9 that sold. Wylie is a really good place if you're looking for something a little more affordable and still decent schools. Collin County, most cities have good schools. So this week in Farmersville, had 7 new homes to the market this week or price changes. 4 went under contract, 2 that went pending, and 3 that sold. Anna, our farthest northern city that's still all in Collin County, lots of new construction there. 22 homes new to the market or price change. You had 12 that went under contract, 9 that went pending, and 10 that sold. Van Alstyne had 9 new homes that went on the market or price change, 3 that went pending, or 3 that went under contract, 5 that went pending, and 5 that sold. Hope you're finding this weekly report informational and of good value to you. I'm happy to do any content you'd like me to do. If you have questions about your neighborhood, don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you want a second opinion about a home value, happy to help. I'm at all my information's at the end of the video. And see you next week. Enjoy the great weather. See you then.